Hey, kindergartners! It is time for our new Bible truth for this week. Before we begin, I want you to think about some things you love about Jesus. Turn and tell somebody near you. You can even yell them at the screens, and maybe I'll be able to hear you. Well, do you think, boys and girls, you would still say those wonderful things about him if you knew you would get in trouble for saying them? People are sometimes treated in a mean way because they love and tell others about Jesus, especially in other parts of the world. Into this week's Bible truth, we are going to be learning about some people who were treated poorly because they loved Jesus. So I want you to be listening for that. All right. After Jesus went back to heaven, King Herod began trying to stop people from following Jesus. King Herod arrested Peter, one of Jesus' disciples, and put Peter in prison. There's him in prison. Is prison a good place or a bad place to be? Many followers of Jesus began praying for Peter non-stop. The night before King Herod was going to kill Peter, Peter was chained up with two strong chains between two soldiers. The soldiers were there to stop Peter if he tried to escape. Other soldiers were outside the prison, keeping watch. So you can see the soldiers here. And there's Peter all chained up. Peter was sleeping when suddenly an angel of the Lord stood near him. A light shone in the prison. An angel tapped Peter on the side and said, "Hurry, get up." The chains fell off Peter. The angel told Peter to put on his sandals and outer clothes and follow him. Peter thought he was seeing a vision like a dream. He didn't think this was really happening to him. After Peter and the angel passed two guard stations, they came to an iron gate. It was the big, heavy gate that led to the city. All of a sudden, the gate opened all by itself. All by itself. Peter and the angel went out of the prison area and then down one street. Suddenly, the angel was gone, and Peter was all alone. Peter realized he wasn't dreaming and he wasn't having a vision. He really was out of prison, and it was because the Lord had sent an angel. Peter quickly thought about what to do next. He went to a house where many followers of Jesus had gathered to pray for him. He knocked on the outer door. A young girl named Rhoda came to answer. When she heard Peter's voice, she was so excited that she forgot to open the door. She left Peter waiting at the door so she could go tell everyone in the house that he was there. The people inside the house didn't believe her at first, but Peter kept knocking on the door, and they finally let him in. They were surprised. Can you show me a surprise face? God had answered their prayers in an amazing way. So, boys and girls, after Jesus went back to heaven, many of his followers were very excited to tell other people about him. Peter had been busy preaching and praying and healing people. He wanted to bring glory to Jesus and help other people love and believe in him too. Peter knew that when he prayed, God gave him power to perform miraculous signs and wonders in Jesus' name. However, not everyone was happy with Peter or the other followers of Jesus. Herod, the king of the country, arrested some people who believed in Jesus and put them in prison. The prison was a horrible place with guards and iron gates to keep people from running away. How would you feel being locked up in a place like this? King Herod did not like the followers of Jesus. He did awful things to them because he hoped to stop people from believing in Jesus. King Herod planned to kill Peter the same way he had killed another follower of Jesus. It is heartbreaking to think about the followers of Jesus being hurt or killed because they loved him. Does Jesus ever do awful things to people or treat them in a mean way? No. King Herod did not understand that Jesus came to the earth out of love so that the sins of King Herod and others could be forgiven. King Herod thought he could stop Jesus' followers, but he could not stop the power of God.